This is everything that you need to know about the first part of the Ramen Rebellion event in Brawl Stars, and how you can get a bunch of crazy rewards like every single event skin, these Nano Powers, and so much more. Now this event is divided into 2 parts, but this video will focus on the first part of this event, which is a Nano Noodle season. There is so much happening in the first part of this event, including some cool ways to get these Nano Drops, so you don't want to miss any details, okay? And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe because I'm on my way to 200,000 subscribers, okay? Now, like I mentioned before, the Ramen Rebellion event is divided into 2 parts. The first part of the event, which is a Nano Noodle season, starts on July 2nd and ends on August 6th, and the second part of the event is happening from August 6th to September 3rd. And don't worry, because I'll also be covering the second part of the event later on in another video, so keep an eye out for that, okay? But yeah, during the Nano Noodle season, you'll be able to unlock Nano Drops, which are very important for this event. Now, each Nano Drop gives players 3 picks from a set of 5 noodle cup things. Basically, you'll be picking 3 noodle cups out of 5. Each cup contains between 0 to 3 nano noodles which you can get, and each nano noodle can give you a reward like resources, cosmetics, and of course the Nano Powers, which I will talk about soon. You're guaranteed to get at least 1 nano noodle from opening the Nano Drops, and if you're lucky, you can get a maximum of 9 nano noodles from opening a Nano Drop. So you basically have a chance of getting 9 rewards, dude. Think of it like a sushi roll where it can split to multiple pieces, allowing you to open more for even more rewards. The Nano Drops and Nano Noodles are kind of similar if you think about it, kind of. But yeah, each Nano Drop that you open actually fills up this meter right over here, which was also shown on the Brawl Talk. Now, I'm not sure if Brawl Stars will make any last minute changes to any of these rewards when the event starts, but for now, opening 30 Nano Drops can get you 2,000 bling, opening 60 Nano Drops gives you 30 gems, opening 90 Nano Drops gives you a random Buffy, and opening 120 Nano Drops gives you this very cool berry event skin. Look at this guy, bro, he's so tough. So yeah, your goal for this event should be to open as many Nano Drops as possible, and there's a lot of ways to get them, like from daily wins and quests. And if you didn't know, you're also able to unlock every single event skin for free during the Nano Noodle season, and I will talk more about that towards the end of the video. But yeah, let's break down the good old Nano Powers. Like I mentioned before, Nano Powers can be unlocked through Nano Drops, and they're essentially very broken brawler power-ups, kind of similar to Wasabi Powers from the Katana Kingdom event. And yeah, I'm gonna be going through some of these Nano Powers, by the way, so stay tuned. But yeah, there's a total of 106 Nano Powers that you can unlock, and there's 4 different rarities for these Nano Powers. There's the baseline rarity, augmented rarity, cybernetic rarity, and finally the quantum rarity. Once you unlock a Nano Power, you'll be able to use a specific brawler with a Nano Power in featured game modes that have the modifier thing. Basically, each Nano Power gives you 3 unique powers for each brawler that you can choose from at the start of the match, kind of similar to the Stranger Things event, sort of. Now let's go through some Nano Powers that I think are really cool and very broken. Now let's start with the legend himself, El Primus. His first Nano Power allows him to get a 2.5 main attack range increase. His second Nano Power makes his super area 50% larger, and his third Nano Power allows his super and hypercharge to charge 40% faster. Tick's Nano Powers are pretty interesting as well. His first Nano Power allows his main attack to deploy 2 more mines, which is going to be extremely annoying. His second Nano Power allows him to use his super twice. And finally, his third Nano Power increases his head size. I don't even know what that does. Gives him an extra 2,000 health and also a 30% damage increase. How is that fair, bro? There's basically going to be Nano Powers for every single brawler in the game that you can use. It's honestly going to take me a fat minute to go through every single Nano Power, so you will have to wait for the event to start to see the rest of these Nano Powers. Now, if you thought that was it, there is so much more. Brawl Stars is bringing back the contests that we had from the Katana Kingdom event. How this works is that there will be contests that occur every day, and you get to choose between 3 game modes to participate in. And I'm pretty sure that you're competing against other players to get the most wins in that game mode pool. And I'm assuming that whoever gets the most wins will be rewarded with the most Nano Drops. Apparently, even if you play at least 1 game during the contest, you'll still be rewarded with Nano Drops, which is actually crazy. There's also going to be some special game modes happening during this event, like the food fight game mode, which actually looks pretty fun, culinary wars, and also Mecha Guard, which is basically a payload game mode. During this event, Brawl Stars is also releasing the top of the tower mode. How this mode works is that you have to climb a 5-floor tower, with each floor having a different map and game mode. At the start of the mode, you'll be able to pick between 5 to 12 brawlers. Keep in mind that you'll need at least 8 brawlers on your account to play this event and 325 trophies. By the way, each brawler that you can pick from during this mode will be maxed out with buffies and all those good stuff, so you won't get whacked out of existence by your enemies. Before each floor, you basically have to pick 1 brawler from the pool of brawlers. When you win a floor, the brawler you ended up choosing ends up being locked to that floor, meaning that you can't pick that brawler again. And you'll advance to the next floor where you have to pick a different brawler from the pool. And the process repeats until you get to the final stage. If you end up losing a floor, on the other hand, you'll stay on the same floor, but the brawler you lost with will be removed from the pool of brawlers, meaning that you can't pick that brawler again. And you'll have to pick a different brawler. There's going to be a new tower every day during this event, so make sure to participate and complete this tower game mode thing every single day, because each floor actually gives you rewards rewards when you clear it, which can really help for progression. Also, if you end up completing all floors without a single loss and end up getting a perfect run, you'll be able to get an exclusive player title, which is called Unbeatable. We're also going to be having boss fights during this event, and you can most likely get some nano drops and other rewards just by completing these boss fight stages. There's going to be 3 bosses during this event. We'll have the new brawler Nori as a boss, Tara, and also Brock. These bosses are also going to be buffed with some nano infused stuff, whatever that means, so it's going to be pretty challenging to whack these bosses out of existence. You can expect to get nano drops and other rewards like chaos drops and star drops just by progressing through these boss fight stages. And yeah, the new legendary brawler Nori will also release sometime during this event, so we can also expect some sort of early access event during this part of the event. But yeah, on to the big question. How do you unlock every single event skin for free during this event? Well, during this event, there's going to be a total of 4 event skins that you can unlock for free. You can obviously get a bunch of other skins as well if you manage to get lucky when opening your nano drops. Like, you have a 0.22% chance of getting this skin right here from these nano drops. But yeah, as for these event skins, if you manage to open a total of 150 nano drops, which is possible as a free-to-play player according to Brawl Stars, you'll be able to unlock every single one of these event skins right over here, except for the Brawl Pass ones, because Brawl Pass. And by the way, opening 120 nano drops will also get you this berry skin. So yeah, make sure to actively participate in this event if you want to maximize your chances of getting all these event skins, including this very cool Cyber Shelly skin. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, click on this video to see a full guide on how to get more bling in Brawl Stars.